For too long, the whispers of your ancestors have been faint echoes in the background of your life. You may have sensed their presence, felt their guidance in the quiet moments, but their voices were just that, whispers almost lost beneath the noise of daily life. But now, chosen one, something is changing. The voices of your ancestors have risen from those soft whispers to an undeniable, powerful yell. What was once a gentle nudge, a quiet call, has become a divine summons. The spiritual emergency broadcast is now in full force, and it is impossible to ignore. The clock is ticking and the ancestral call can no longer be dismissed. This is not a casual reminder or a passing thought. No, this is a verdict. A decision has been made in the spiritual realm and it cannot be revoked. Your ancestors, the ones who have fought, prayed and sacrificed for you, have paved the way for this very moment. The blessings they secured for you are about to be delivered, but there is one thing you must do: be awake to receive them. The time for hesitation, for doubt has passed. You've been prepared for this moment and now it is here. This is the time you've been waiting for, the time when your ancestors' guidance, wisdom and power are finally available to you in their fullest form. They've been quietly shaping your journey, helping you navigate the obstacles, and now as the divine moment approaches, they're urging you forward. This is your call to action, chosen one. Listen closely, for their voices are clear now and they are guiding you toward your destiny. The spiritual realm has aligned in your favor, and the only thing left to do is step into the fullness of what has been prepared for you. The time to act is now. For some time now, chosen one, you've felt it, a subtle shift, a strange current running just beneath the surface of your life. It hasn't been something you could explain fully, but it's been present, lurking in the background. It's a feeling that has called to you, almost like a vibration that stirs your very soul. Perhaps at first you dismissed it, chalking it up to anxiety or a passing moment of intuition. Maybe you wondered if it was just the stress of your daily life or the weight of responsibilities weighing on you. But what if I told you that this sensation, this inexplicable energy, is something much more profound? You've been feeling the vibration of the verdict, chosen one. This isn't anxiety, is not a fleeting thought or the noise of the world trying to drown you. No, this is your body aligning with a higher frequency, a spiritual frequency that is preparing you for what's coming next. It's the vibration of an ancient energy, one that's been waiting for you to tune in. For years, your ancestors have been speaking to you through the fabric of your being, but the time for subtle whispers is over. Now their message is coming through loud and clear. This energy you feel is not random. It's a spiritual recalibration, a signal that your life is about to shift in a profound way. Your body is responding to this energy, aligning itself with a higher purpose. Your ancestors have been preparing this moment for you, and now you're beginning to feel the spiritual signal in your very bones. It's almost as if you can feel your entire being vibrating with the knowledge that something monumental is coming. It's not just a passing phase, it's a shift in your reality, one that you can no longer ignore. As you move forward, you might notice certain physical symptoms accompanying this shift. A sudden jolt of adrenaline when you're doing something mundane, a flash of cosmic importance in moments of stillness. These are signs that your body is responding to the vibration of the verdict. Your ancestors have been broadcasting this energy directly to you and your body. Your DNA is designed to receive it. This is not a coincidence. It is the divine preparation that's been taking place beneath the surface in ways you might not have understood at first. There's a growing sense of urgency as you feel the vibration intensify. It's as if your very soul knows that something is about to change. Something monumental is on the horizon, and you must be ready to receive it. This high-frequency signal isn't just a whisper anymore. It's a loud, insistent call, a call to awaken, to step into your power, and to prepare for the blessings that are on their way. You may begin to notice physical changes as the energy continues to shift within you. Perhaps your sleep patterns have changed, waking up at the same time each night feeling the pull to connect with something deeper, something more. You might find that your appetite shifts as well, craving lighter, more vibrant foods as your body prepares itself to receive high-octane spiritual fuel. These changes are not random. They are the physical manifestations of your body's response to the ancestral energy that is now being activated within you. You've likely also felt the growing sense of being watched, not in a menacing way, but in the way a performer feels the energy of a crowd before stepping on stage. This is the presence of your ancestors gathering around you, waiting for the moment when you step fully into the light. They've been the unseen audience watching your journey, waiting for the moment when you are ready to rise. They've seen your struggles, your resilience, your ability to continue even when the world tried to break you down. And now, they're here ready to help you take the next step. This isn't just a feeling of being watched, it's a powerful, supportive energy that is here to help you rise. Your ancestors, your spiritual guides, have been with you every step of the way. They've been the quiet forces behind your strength, and now they are gathering around you ready to help you break through into your divine purpose. This moment is not just about you. It is the culmination of everything your ancestors have fought for, worked for, and prayed for. This vibration, this frequency is the final piece of the puzzle. Your ancestors are speaking to you in ways that go beyond words. They are sending you a frequency, a signal that you are prepared for the transformation that is about to take place. You've been chosen for this moment, chosen one, and it's time to align yourself with the energy that has been waiting for you to receive it. Your body is becoming the conduit for this divine energy, and as you step forward, you'll begin to understand the power of what is unfolding. You're not just preparing for the next chapter in your life, you're stepping into the highest version of yourself, the one that your ancestors always knew you could be. The time for hesitation is over. The vibration of the verdict is here, and it's guiding you into the next phase of your destiny. As the ancestral energy grows louder within you, it's time to begin recognizing the patterns through which your ancestors are communicating. This is not just a random collection of thoughts, feelings, or coincidences. No, chosen one. These are the messages that have been sent from the spiritual realm, and they are waiting for you to decode them. You felt them, haven't you? The sudden surge of excitement when you see certain numbers, the inexplicable connection you feel when a bird crosses your path, or the sense of déjà vu when a certain event happens. These are not just passing occurrences. These are divine signs, whispers from the unseen world guiding you toward your destiny. Your ancestors speak to you through the subtle recurring patterns of life. It might start with a number, a sequence of digits that seems to follow you everywhere, from your phone's clock to license plates on cars you pass by. Maybe you keep seeing the number 444 or 1111 or any other number that feels significant to you. These aren't just random occurrences. They are messages from your ancestors confirming that they are with you and guiding you. These numbers act as a code, a direct line to their presence, affirming that you are on the right path. They are signs that you are aligned with your divine purpose, and they are helping you navigate the spiritual currents that run through your life. It's not just numbers, though. The world around you is alive with meaning, chosen one. Nature too speaks to you through its creatures and its rhythms. The sudden appearance of a bird, a deer, or even a butterfly is not a mere coincidence. These are divine messengers sent to guide you. A hawk circling above you might be a reminder to rise above your current situation to gain a higher perspective. A deer standing still in front of you could be calling you to trust your instincts and move with gentleness through the world. Even the smallest shift in nature, the weather changing unexpectedly, a gust of wind during a quiet moment, can be the ancestral voice breaking through, reminding you to stay grounded and stay aware. Technology too has become an unexpected messenger. A song from decades ago playing unexpectedly on your playlist. the lyrics of which resonate with something you've been contemplating. This is no coincidence. It's your ancestors speaking through the tools of modernity, using the very distractions of the world to deliver messages meant just for you. When these synchronicities occur, they are reminders that the divine is always at work, even in the most mundane moments of your day. You're not alone in this journey, and as you receive these messages, there's something important you must understand: the power of your sensitivity. For too long, you've been taught that sensitivity is a weakness, that it's something you should ignore, something to numb or suppress. But I'm here to tell you, Chosen One, that your sensitivity is your superpower. It is the very channel through which you receive these divine messages. Your intuition is not a trick of the mind. It is the tool through which your ancestors communicate with you. Every flicker of insight, every gut feeling, every whisper of knowing is their voice reaching you through the wisdom of your lineage. You've been gifted with the ability to see what others cannot, to feel what others ignore, and to know things that cannot be explained logically. This is the gift of your ancestors embedded in your very DNA. And as you learn to trust it, you will find that your life begins to unfold in alignment with the messages they are sending. Your heightened sensitivity is not a burden, it is your greatest asset. Trust it, for it is your direct connection to the wisdom and energy of your bloodline. As you begin to tune in to the ancestral alarm and decode its messages, it becomes clear that this is no small change you're undergoing. This is a spiritual recalibration, a shift that is happening deep within your being. The sound of your ancestors' call, whether you hear it as a ringing in your ears, a hum in your soul, or a deep sense of urgency, cannot be ignored any longer. This is not just noise. This is the signal of a shift, a transformative energy that is surrounding you and preparing you for what's to come. The incessant ringing, the hum, the sudden surge of energy within you, it is all part of the recalibration that is taking place. It's the sound of your ancestors' spiritual presence surrounding you, awakening you and preparing you for the life that is waiting for you. You're being called to align with this higher frequency, to tune in to the divine energy that has always been part of you. It's time to shed the old frequencies that have kept you bound, those frequencies of doubt, fear and insecurity, and to embrace the high vibrational energy that is now available to you. This process is not just about mental clarity, it's a full-body, soul-deep recalibration. Your entire being is being attuned to the higher frequency of your ancestors' wisdom. You're being prepared to receive the inheritance they've been safeguarding for you. And to do that, you must be spiritually equipped with the protection and strength necessary to carry out your mission. This spiritual recalibration is your preparation for the task ahead. And part of this preparation involves a period of solitude, a quarantine of protection. You might have felt isolated recently, Chosen One, like the world around you has become quieter, more distant. Perhaps it has seemed like doors have closed, relationships have shifted, and you've been forced into a space of stillness. This period of isolation wasn't a punishment, though. It was a divine strategy carefully orchestrated to shield you from the distractions and noise of the world, so that you could hear the ancestral calls clearly. During this time, you've been protected from the influences that would have otherwise drowned out the messages you're meant to receive. The chatter of social media, the noise of the world, the distractions of everyday life. They all had to be silenced so you could tune into the higher frequency. You were being prepared to hear the truth without the interference of doubt, fear, and the low vibrations that were once around you. But now that you've received these messages and have begun to align yourself with the divine frequency, it's time to step into your power. And with this alignment comes a form of spiritual armor, a protective shield that is being woven around you by your ancestors. This armor is not just metaphorical. It is a tangible force, a shield of light and energy that surrounds you, ready to protect you from the forces that would try to stop you. This armor is made up of the prayers, the strength, and the wisdom of your ancestors. It is designed to keep you safe, to shield you from the negativity that surrounds you, and to allow you to walk in your divine purpose without fear. Every challenge you've faced, every moment of pain, and every lesson you've learned has been part of the process of forging this armor. The strength you've gained from your trials has been the material used to build your protection. And now, as you step forward, you do so with the full spiritual backing of your lineage. You're not walking alone. You're walking with the full protection and wisdom of those who've gone before you. You've been spiritually equipped to carry out your purpose, and nothing can stand in your way. With this armor, you are now fully prepared to move into the next phase of your journey. You're aligned with the frequency of your ancestors, and you're protected by their strength and wisdom. The time has come for you to step into your divine destiny, knowing that you are fully supported and protected by the forces that have always watched over you. The time for hesitation is over. The spiritual recalibration has been completed. You are now ready to step forward, fully protected, fully aligned, and fully aware of the power within you. Your ancestors have prepared you for this moment, and you are walking into your purpose with confidence and strength. The divine inheritance that is yours is ready to be claimed, and you are prepared to receive it. As the clock strikes midnight, chosen one, you stand at the threshold of something far greater than you can yet fully grasp. This isn't a moment of destruction, nor is it the end of a chapter. No, this moment represents a divine transaction, a shift that is both profound and deeply transformative. On one side of midnight there exists the world you've always known, a world filled with struggle, delay, and hardship. A world that has tested your resilience, your strength, and your belief in yourself. On the other side, however, lies the activation of something much greater, your divine inheritance. This inheritance isn't simply material wealth that can be touched, counted, or stored away. While material blessings may indeed come, the true essence of this inheritance is spiritual in nature. It is the spiritual capital that your ancestors have accumulated over generations. They endured countless hardships, faced battles that seemed impossible to overcome, and carried burdens that would have broken lesser souls, all for the purpose of passing down this divine energy, this gift to you. It is an inheritance of resilience, wisdom, and strength that spans across the very fabric of your lineage. Imagine the weight of what is being passed to you. This isn't just about wealth. It's the legacy of every ancestor who fought for survival, for freedom, for a better future. It's the spiritual capital they amassed in the form of lessons learned, strength gained through suffering, and wisdom forged in the fires of adversity. These are not just gifts, they are keys. Keys to unlocking your full potential, to stepping into a destiny that you were born to fulfill. Your inheritance carries with it a divine favor that has been passed down through the generations, and now it is your turn to wield it. This moment of transfer marks the end of a cycle, chosen one, but it also represents the beginning of something new. Your ancestors have fought for this. They've prayed for you, for your success, for your enlightenment, and now they are handing you the torch. The weight of this legacy is not one of burden, but of honor. They've paved the way for you, and now it is your responsibility to carry it forward, to step fully into the purpose for which you were chosen. The legacy you're inheriting today is far more than just a spiritual inheritance. It is a weight one that speaks to the sacrifices, the blood, the sweat, and the tears of your ancestors. The trials they faced, the struggles they endured, and the wisdom they gained in the process have been carefully stored, waiting for the moment when you would be ready to receive them. This inheritance is the result of centuries of hardship and hope, of dreams deferred and prayers answered. It is the fruit of their labor, their resilience, and their unwavering belief that one day someone in their bloodline would rise to fulfill the purpose they could not. Your ancestors faced trials that many of us could never imagine. They lived through wars, poverty, and systemic oppression. They endured personal losses, economic hardships, and the crushing weight of societal limitations. But through it all, they held on to something that no one could take away from them: their faith, their resilience, and their hope for the future. They knew that their struggles would not be in vain. They knew that what they were building, what they were sacrificing, would one day pass to a descendant who would rise up and change the world. And that descendant, chosen one, is you. You are the culmination of their hopes and dreams. Everything they fought for, every hardship they endured, has been a preparation for this moment. The lessons they learned, the wisdom they gained, and the power they accumulated are now yours to carry forward. This inheritance is not just a symbol of what they went through. It's a living, breathing force that will fuel your journey, guide your decisions, and empower you to rise higher than they could have ever imagined. The weight of legacy is not a burden. It is a privilege. It is a calling to honor their sacrifices by stepping fully into your purpose. As you accept this divine inheritance, you honor their struggles. You honor the battles they fought and the dreams they carried. You are now the keeper of their wisdom, the embodiment of their resilience, and the holder of the divine favor they prayed for. The responsibility is yours, but it is a responsibility you were always meant to carry. You're not alone in this journey. The strength of your ancestors, the power of their prayers, and the wisdom they've passed down are now woven into the fabric of your soul, and they are with you every step of the way. As you step into this divine inheritance, chosen one, you're also stepping into a moment of great spiritual transformation. Part of this transformation involves breaking the generational curses that have held your bloodline captive for so long. These curses are not always physical or obvious. They're often deeply embedded in the spiritual, emotional, and psychological aspects of your family history. They're patterns of fear, poverty, illness, dysfunction, and limitation that have been passed down through the generations, binding your ancestors in ways that they could not escape. But you, chosen one, are the designated curse breaker. You are the one chosen to confront these patterns, to face these spiritual obstacles, and to break the chains that have kept your bloodline trapped in cycles of suffering. Your ancestors fought hard, but some of these patterns were too deeply ingrained for them to overcome. And so they passed the responsibility onto you because they knew that you were strong enough to break free. They knew that you had the power, the wisdom, and the divine favor to end the patterns of destruction and to create a new legacy for future generations. The process of breaking generational curses isn't always easy. It requires immense strength and deep inner work. It requires you to confront the fears, traumas, and limitations that have been carried in your family for generations. But know this, chosen one, you're not doing this alone. As you face these curses, you have the full support of your ancestors who are cheering you on from the spiritual realm, guiding you with their wisdom and strength. Every time you make a decision that honors your truth, every time you refuse to fall back into old patterns, you're breaking the chains that have held your family captive. These curses are not just about breaking free from old habits or patterns, they're about claiming your power. They're about standing in the fullness of who you are without apology or fear. You're breaking free from the lies that have been told about your worth, your abilities, and your potential. You're no longer bound by the limitations that were placed on you. And as you rise, you're breaking these curses once and for all. Your actions, every step you take toward living authentically, every choice you make that honors your truth, are the keys to unlocking the future that your ancestors always hoped for. The generational curses that have held your bloodline in place for so long are now coming to an end. With every act of self-love, every decision to step into your power, every boundary you set, you are breaking the chains of the past. You're healing not only yourself but your ancestors, clearing the way for future generations to rise with the same strength and wisdom that now flows through you. This is your divine inheritance, chosen one. It is the power to break free from the past, to live in the fullness of who you were always meant to be, and to create a new path for your bloodline. The power you carry is not just for you, it is for all those who came before you and for all those who will come after you. This moment is bigger than you can imagine, and as you step into your inheritance, you're healing your entire bloodline. You are the curse breaker, the healer, the leader who will carry your family into a new era of abundance, peace, and divine purpose. So rise, chosen one. The inheritance is yours to claim. Break the chains, honor your ancestors, and step fully into your divine destiny. The time for hesitation is over. The time for transformation has arrived. Your legacy is waiting for you to take the first step. There is no more time for doubt. The door is open, and everything you've been preparing for, everything your ancestors have fought for, has brought you to this pivotal moment. Your ancestors have paved the way for you, laying the foundation of strength, wisdom, and divine favor. But now the responsibility is yours. You must make the choice to move forward, to step into the life that has been prepared for you, to claim what is rightfully yours. There is no more waiting, no more questioning. This is your time. This moment requires both faith and action. The path ahead won't always be easy, but it will be guided by the wisdom and protection of your ancestors. This is not a passive waiting game. It's about actively walking through the gate with unwavering faith in your heart, knowing that you are fully supported. Trust the training you've undergone, trust the spiritual armor you've been given, and trust that the journey ahead will unfold one step at a time. Every challenge, every moment of uncertainty will only serve to strengthen you as you continue to walk in alignment with your divine purpose. Remember, chosen one, this is not the end, it is just the beginning. You're not merely stepping into a new chapter, you're stepping into a new life, one filled with purpose, power, and divine direction. Your ancestors carried the torch for generations, enduring hardships and paving the way for this moment. Now, it's your turn to lead, to carry that torch forward, and to fulfill the mission that has been passed down to you. You were born for this. Your time has come. The gate is open and your divine destiny is waiting for you. Step boldly into it, knowing that you are ready. Your ancestors are cheering you on, and the universe is aligning in your favor. This is the moment that changes everything. Step forward and claim what is rightfully yours. The world is waiting for you to shine.